everybody. This is Talk to Your Tarot by T. I am T. It's been a while. It's been a minute. I'm glad to be back. And so we're going to go in. I already prayed over the cards. And we're just going to see what's the T. And then I'm going to go in and after I shuffle and the cards come through, I'm going to channel some messages. And then I'm going to tell you guys the astrology report for each zodiac sign, as well as give a little bit of insight. Of course, it's moving. Of course, we're moving forward. It's Aries season. Travel. Oh my gosh, there's some big things popping out here. And screenshot. Okay, somebody keeping tabs on how we moving. That's good. Creeping. That's good. That's good. It's a very, very good energy. I'm not feeling anything. I am picking up on some type of agginess, anxiety. I've never said the word aggy before. But somebody is, it's like somebody's agitating. I feel like it has to be said in code. Like this person might be someone that's close to you and you can't tell them straight up that they're agitating, but they definitely are. Alright, so you could be moving away from somebody who and wanting to be in private from someone who is agitating to you. Agitating, irritating, annoying. Wow, the World card. Yeah, the World card is definitely about long-term success and happiness and joy. The Queen of Cups. Right, the Queen of Cups could definitely represent a sense of having to be silent about your movements and your urgency to remove yourself from someone who is aggy. I've never said that before. Aggy, that could be your slang. This is probably a way of saying it without trying to be mean. I also feel like you don't want to be too overwhelmed by work and ignoring the big picture and success or what your goals are here. I do think that you are going to be overworking yourself, but it's not going to be something that you're not able to, I wouldn't say overwhelmed, but I feel like you're going to be ignoring the outcome, which the outcome is definitely success, fulfillment, wish fulfillment. You're not going to be focused on the outcome. You're not going to be focused on the big picture. You're just going to be taking action. Also, there's going to be some people that may feel left out, that you're not giving them any insight or information. Like you've made this decision to take the long route to have a long-term success. That's what this Knight of Pentacles is. Knight of Pentacles represents long-term success. So I do see you taking the time to find long-term success and things that make you, you know, are making you get to where you need to go in the moment. These moving boxes are very, very particular to me, okay? I feel like the moving boxes are you taking the baggage that you have from one timeline and throwing it out. Not bringing it into a new one or transmuting it, okay? Give me a second here. Okay, and because you're transmuting it, it's like I'm hearing pack light. I think that's who's that? Erykah Badu. Bag lady, right? So I'm hearing that, right, with this travel card right here. So moving, you getting rid of old trash and just deciding to pack light. You packing light. Rosemary is becoming very, very like something that I'm picking up on energetically. Rosemary is a good herb that's for cleansing and removing stagnant energy and things like that. I do feel like you are taking the time. It's like a weight is lifted off your chest. Like you can breathe. And it could be because you really got some divine intervention. Somebody gave you the clarity that you needed to move on. And they are still stuck on you. Like there's so many different timelines here. Somebody gave you the clarity that you needed and to move on. So you're moving on. And you're not focused on if you succeed, if you don't succeed. You're not focused on if people are trying to hold you back or they're trying to stop you. You just know that you have to take it one step at a time. You've already come to the conclusion within yourself that this is going to be a long term and a long road ahead. And there's things that you need to do in order to get to where you need to go. So you got to pack light. You got to pack light. Okay, so this is Aries season. Right now, Aries is in Taurus. Let's go ahead and get into the zodiac part of it, okay? So, boom. I'm just going to put right here so I can timestamp that in YouTube, right? This week's energy, okay? This is about action, stabilization, and tension setting. Aries moving in early Taurus would be about grounding, energy, building in the background. See, the building in the background is the privacy part, the part about not paying attention to what people are doing or saying or thinking around you, and almost acting different, like acting like you know better without explanation. Okay. Also, the moon will be in Taurus from March 30th to March 31. You know that the energy for the moon is 3 days before and 3 days after. That's whether it's a full moon or not. And so with that, it's a good time to manifest, or you start to feel yourself trickling and transitioning in that energy. So the energy is all about grounding, financial awareness, and emotional stability. After the intensity of Aries energy, this slows things down and helps you center yourself. So what is it about centering yourself? Centering yourself, we'll say, this allows you to be in divine alignment with the evidence and the information that you're going to be receiving. Something about divine intervention. This could be a text message. This could be some evidence that was revealed to you. This could be somebody showing you their true colors. But whatever it is going to allow you to make this two of wands decision. Make this decision with the Knight of Pentacles, like I said, to go on the long road to stability, long-term success, growth. And you're going to be doing this internally by yourself. And the Hermit, that's what this Hermit is. That's why the Hermit is verifying the Two of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. That makes so much sense. These cards are aligning very much with what's going on with us astrologically. Come April 1st, April Fool's Day, I don't feel like anybody's going to be feeling like a fool, because our intuitions are going to be heightened. Our dreams are going to be extremely vivid. And we're going to be receiving a lot of spiritual downloads here. Queen of Cups energy. Queen of Cups is also a silent boss. Some people say that the Queen of Cups is somebody that needs to speak up more. I feel like the Queen of Cups moves exactly like a fertile female. Because a fertile femme, however you say it. Because she can actually surpass you in front of your face without speaking. And also play a subtle role of a damsel in distress. You never know if she's really struggling or succeeding. Why? Because she keeps things to herself, and she keeps her emotions very, very to herself. You know, she is very, very emotionally aware. So in this case, you could be playing both roles within yourself, not even being aware of the fact that you are playing this emotional, mature role, and how you're feeling these transits, your emotions and your energy, the way you usually handle things is not the same. So you can find yourself being confused or feeling like you're lying to yourself, or you're giving some type of illusion. Like, you could really be heartbroken from this information. I'm not picking that up, but I do see you ignoring things and focusing on success and being determined and changing your ways about how you handle people in front of their face, and internalizing a lot. And instead of expressing it, if you're a person that expresses it, this is your reading. Or if you're a person that actually likes to overanalyze and reflect it, I just see you taking action and moving in a positive momentum towards the things that you need to do in life. So watch out for miscommunication and other people, confusion in yourself, or illusions that you may have planted in your mind about how ideologies are going to be broken, about how you usually handle things, especially during this transition. From April 2nd to April 3rd, The moon enters into Gemini, where communication will be open, information will flow, and you will be a lot more curious. And this is going to be that divine intervention place with this Page of Swords. There's going to be more information being poured into. Your intuition is already going to be very, very heightened these few days anyway. This energy actually, is going to be lingering. It's already kind of coming in now. And I'm recording this on at 4:44 while I'm looking at the clock right now. I'm recording this on 4:44 on March 28th, Saturday. Okay, 4:44 p.m. Interesting that I wanted to look at the time at exactly that moment. So you want to look into 4:44. You may also feel pulled to talk, learn, and reconnect with people from your past. We all know how a Gemini is. They do like to reminisce about the past. They're very airy and floaty, flirtatious, and they enjoy talking and mingling and actually not just reflecting, but mirroring people. And not in a negative way. They just match energy very, very well. It could be negative. It depends on the type of Gemini. Which also this is saying making sure that your energy is centered enough to reflect and have discernment. This is why this creeping card is looking kind of interesting to me. You may have somebody who wants to creep in and reconnect with you. We're going to go deeper into these cards. I'm just giving you the astrology report with the general, tap-ins that I'm receiving. We'll be like 11 minutes in. Cool, I'm trying to be fast because nobody likes a slow, hard, long wait. Okay, there also might be something inappropriate. This King of Wands, not inappropriate, depends on how you feel. There might be some sexual energy. This person that's trying to creep in might want to touch you. Okay? Right. So nobody likes like a difficult reading. And I also feel like this person has been difficult to you before in the past. Alright? they might be wanting to see where your head is at. Alright? About it. Anyway, now we are at April 4th. On April 4th, the sun is going to be in Aries sextile Mars. Motivation peaks, confidence increases, actions become aligned. Underneath this creeping card, we have shine. Alright? Radiate with truth. Your light triggers darkness. Stay unapologetically you. This transition here, this whole week is going to be literally you trickling out into your own, I want to say, business. I'm hearing that song by Ludacris, Stayed Up About My Business. Whatever. I don't know if it's Throw Them Bows, but like it's around that same era. Like when he made music, he started acting or whatever. And I feel like that's important. Nobody knew what he was getting ready to do next. I don't think he told anybody or whatever he did. It was something that he said. But I am picking up like it's one of them like Stayed Up About My Business. And you're moving from one thing to the next and nobody knows what you're doing, but they're definitely creeping and watching and they want to touch you. Also, you got the receipts and all the information that you need about this person, or it could be about another person. However, you are moving in silence, mature, and handling your business. And I don't know why I'm just getting this is ludicrous. Maybe it's actually extreme. It's crazy for you to be moving this way. This is different from how other people have ever seen you, and you're not focused on the success factor of it. You're actually just going and moving with awareness. Okay? Your confidence is going to be increasing. Your actions are going to become more aligned. So this is all, to me it sounds aligned. To me it sounds like your mind is made up. You got the receipts. The Most High or Divine Intervention has given you the answers that you need, and you're taking action on it. And you know what's the best way to manifest is when you're not thinking about the outcome, you just kind of already are taking the action towards what's necessary to make it happen, or living in that reality already. For example, if you're a person that says, I want to be a nomad, and you just want to get up and travel and move and do whatever, throwing stuff away and just having a small suitcase. Hold on, y'all. Alright. Throwing stuff away and just having a small suitcase is definitely already living in that reality. All you're thinking about is being in that place. You've already established a foundation to be in that place. To ignore what is going to happen in the experience and not planning it and moving in the energy of being a nomad already is exactly how you manifest being in that reality, shifting into that reality all the way around. And I see you making that internal decision right now. All right, during this week, let's see what else we have for this week. So we have April 5th, Moon enters Cancer, emotional sensitivity. Hey, boo boo. Home focus, intuitive awareness. This week it closes with a return to emotional grounding.
Hi, Mommy.
Hi, baby. And I think that this week.
Mommy.
Hold on 1 second, y'all. Okay. All right. So we're going into this place of okay. So intuitive awareness, home focus, and emotional sensitivity. So everything about this week is talking about what are you willing to commit to and let go of. And I feel like it's going to be happening naturally. Naturally. No force. While you will have people and other energy around you that is of the devil, which is like being careful of addictions. And not, not the devil the devil in a negative way. Obsession over you with the creeping card. People's true intentions are going to be revealed. Here we go with the Gemini energy with the Magician and the Ace of Cups. Somebody knows that you have everything figured out, can tell from the way that you're moving, and that you're very, very strong within there. This person, and you're not seeking attention while you're doing it with the Six of Wands in reverse. You're not even seeking to lead anybody or try to be in a limelight or have a following, so to speak. You could really be working on yourself in private, and it's actually showing. People maybe even want to know what's your next business move, what's your next personal plan, who are you in a relationship with, are you involved with anybody, what projects are you working on, what are you educating, you're getting education in, why are you not talking? Why are you not sharing? So yeah, people want to know. They know you have so many options as far as your wisdom. I see you too.
I see you, Mommy.
Lord have mercy.
I
And they want to know what your plans are for the future. I feel like this week you're going to know what your plans are for the future because it's divine. It's divinely being orchestrated and molded into your life. I'm now seeing something like clay or baking. You could be stepping into a more creative endeavor with yourself as a release, or how to heal, or how to work on yourself. You may have transitioned from negative or bad ways of working on yourself to healthier versions. A healthier version of you. But this could also be another form of kneading dough. What I mean by kneading dough is it takes a lot to get the air pockets out. So being that everything is circling around the moon with this week and all the transition, the moon can have you kind of in your head. It's kind of mysterious. Not everybody's going to understand why you're doing everything that you're doing. Only the person that's kneading the dough knows how long you need to do it for, and knows what they're making and all that, unless there's a team involved or whatever. But I feel like this is a personal project that you're working on, and the project is you. The project is the vision that was put inside you, and I don't know. Also, with this Emperor, let's get into actually, instead of pulling more cards outside of this, I want to go ahead and I want to know who's creeping. Maybe I can get a zodiac sign. The devil card, Capricorn, usually. Energy, the sun card, Leo, and Chariot. This could be somebody that you left behind clearly because they were obsessed with you. You clearly know this person. You really know this person who's obsessed with you. This could also be a Libra. This is always also Aries season. Hey. Alright, so yeah, this is somebody that you moved on from. This is the person that you're moving away from. Okay? This could be the person that you're moving away from. Most definitely is the person that you're leaving behind. You could have been in competition with this person, or this person could have felt like they were in some type of competition with you, and this could actually be you moving out of the eyes of people who competed with you. Who maybe felt like with the Six of Wands in reverse that you were attempting to be famous or something like that. But really, honestly, I'm seeing this as a purpose-filled destiny, a destiny practice. I've never said that before, but the word practice came out. With the Five of Cups here, to move and not really focus on your losses, but focus on the fact that this is something that makes you feel good in the inside. This is allowing you to heal and recover from whatever needed to be ended. And this is also another way to look at this relationship too. You were in a relationship with somebody who competed with you, who always wanted to bring out your flaws or your problems or make you feel less than. This could have been a family figure, with the Ten of Cups. This could have been somebody who didn't want you to see your full potential and what you were actually capable of. That's making you have to step away from the competitive idea of wanting to keep up or be on this type of on a standard, but actually reflect, rest, rejuvenate, and have a major awakening of what really is important. And what's important is how the decision you make within yourself, you keep to yourself, and how you handle yourself. I do see you moving on, moving forward, moving in general. A lot of movement here, and you could be moving in private. That could also be what this creeping is. Having more control based off of your life, based off of what you know, with this Devil card and the Sun card. Okay. What's going on with this moving card? Okay, so let's see what's going on with this moving card. Ten of Swords. Yes, this is also that divine intemperance. This is something that you've been planning and working on doing for a while. This could have actually been something that required a lot of healing and reflecting and learning how to balance pouring into other cups as well as your own. This is a mental movement, actually. This is a mind state. Well, the Moon card deals with a lot of the mind and communication, which is what we already talked about. This is a mental thing for some of you. Some of you are really moving on mentally. And this is allowing you to be able to, I feel like, step into a whole nother dimension in reality. Judgment. Yep, massive awakening. It's an awakening, and this is allowing you to. This is going to take you to a new place where you can find solid ground, a new foundation. Six of Swords is it's still about movement. In the original Six of Swords or the Rider-Waite deck, it's usually a picture of a woman and a child with a man on the back of this boat, and they're going to calmer waters. Okay, they're on a boat on rapid waters to get to somewhere calmer. They are moving away. Okay, so this is everything is about movement here. You might literally be moving, who I'm reading for, or is now time for you to step into this reality mentally, and it will start to reflect. And I do see you ignoring the success about it. The big picture is not what it's about. It's just about taking the steps in the direction that is going to inevitably bring you some type of success here, and working through all obstacles. You're aware of them. You already know. Okay, what's going on with the screenshots? I do feel like screenshots is about the evidence you've already gotten. Okay, I do see you moving in silence and surpassing. All right, Knight of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, King of Swords. So I don't know why I was going to say Satan. Something about Satan. And I don't like saying that name usually. You know, everybody has their things, but I know I'm a master manifester, so I know if I say something and I speak on it, it kind of comes up. The energy is there. But sneaky you. Somebody somebody was very wise and tricky and making it seem like this could be a romantic type of thing, and you could be coming into this place because of heartbreak. You could be coming into this place because of heartbreak. With the Hangman, you are now able to see it from a whole new perspective. The Seven of Wands is because you stood your ground. You're going to be standing your ground by like, really, honestly, you doing all of this is just saying my mind is made up. Let me tell you, I just thought about how, with the Three of Pentacles, yeah, because of what you now know. Three of Pentacles can represent working and collaborating with others, or actually being educated on something, getting an education and furthering your education on something. So because you've learned something, you got the evidence that you needed, the divine intervention that you needed. This was divinely orchestrated. You needed to experience what you experienced to get to this point. However, I'm getting this thing. You know, when the Capricorns get upset, I'm a Capricorn, this is the only reason I'm saying, when Capricorns get upset and they make their mind up, they make a face where their lips are so tight it look like a butthole. Like they shut up and they tighten their lips up like a butthole. And so it sounds funny because now but it's the truth. That's what they look like. And I say they when I've looked in the mirror and I'm like, dang, when I get in this place where I just accept something and I'm upset about it, but there's nothing I can do about it but move accordingly, I make that face. I definitely, and that's a common face that Capricorns make. And I when somebody said it the first time, I thought it was a joke, but that's so true. And I just see that here. I see that right here. I felt my face doing that. Like, Okay. Let's see here. Do I want to talk about anything else in this reading? Am I picking up on anything else? Usually, I think that the gates are closed. I don't usually say that, but I feel like I'm not getting any more information. I want to cut it off right there. Said enough. And we got a good 40 minutes, 28 seconds, whatever. I'm happy. Young man. Appreciate you guys for coming through and watching this video. It's been a while. I'm happy to be back. Please make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. If you would like a personal reading, I'm available at any time. Just hit the link, make an account, upload your coins, convert it to credits, and give me a phone call, a message, and we can video chat at any given time. If I don't answer, I'm usually busy. You leave a message, I can give you a reading via text message. I automatically get it through the app through that platform. Also, if you are interested in becoming a reader as well, I am providing the opportunity to be a reader underneath my agency through that platform that already provides the marketing. The credit conversion allows you to be contacted at any time. It's a good platform. We do screen. I screen and the platform screens. You also are able to get high ratings, and you are recognized worldwide as a professional spiritual advisor. I will be providing you with insurance after a certain amount of time, and there are bonuses. After 2 weeks of working, you receive an $1,000 bonus if you qualify based off of what you've done in those 2 weeks. And usually within those 2 weeks, it's about how many hours you worked. Not anything else other than that. Also, that's available below. We are accepting applications at this point in time. I do provide one-on-one mentoring and coaching. Through that program, you also get access to a whole library of digital products to learn how to market yourself off that platform and build your brand. I'm so glad that you guys have decided to watch and click this video today. Congratulations on your transition. Enjoy the rest of 2026, and I'll see you in the next video.